I always forget that little goat icon's there until it plays.
That's the most unforgettable thing about this show. It's not your face or my face. It's the beard and the goat, and not in that order.
It is. We've even got a new Halloween goat. Look at that.
Oh, are you serious? Did you do that? Or you just bought one?
Yep.
Does it make the same noise?
No, this one
it cuts off the noise now, your microphone.
That's no good. I should check and make sure I'm on the right setting too.
I don't even know why I'm here if there are no goat noises, but all I want for Christmas from you, Matt, I would like one of those goats. You want to make the intro here and say what's going on today?
Absolutely. So we've got introducing another pair of artists who will be at OAX. Two artists who I think if you're a card collector, you're very familiar with. One who's been around since the very, very early days, back to like 2008-ish at least, and one who's relatively speaking newer to the Marvel card world, but for a few years now. And I think that's who we're going to start with, is Bella Rachlin.
So why don't we bring her in then? Just go ahead.
It would make sense if we introduced her.
Bella, could you, the first thing, please, other than the echo that I'm getting?
Oh, yeah, it's quiet too.
Is, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. How do you pronounce your name exactly? Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm not getting any sound.
It's muted now, Bella. We had some technical difficulties before. The sound isn't working anymore. Nope. That's crazy. Let's just make signs.
There you go.
How do you say your name?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well. Matt, your feed might be making the echo. Is your microphone even on? Because I can't tell.
I tried turning off echo cancellation so you could hear the goat, but I put it back on. Better now?
Bella, would you please try logging off and on again? And we'll try it one more time. Yeah, off and then come back. Yeah, thank you.
So does that mean she can't hear us either?
It seemed like it, and I wonder if the StreamYard's a little weird. Like maybe even the microphone thing tripped it. I've seen it before where only one person doesn't work, and it doesn't make any sense. So we go back to the Gen X solution, which is to punch the hell out of it or turn it off and on, right?
Spray it with a hose.
Yeah, you kick it, basically.
Okay.
Hey, see? Gen X forever. Gen X forever. All you have to do is kick something or turn it off and on, and it works 90% of the time. So, Bella, now that you can hear us, we all say your last name differently. How do you say your last name?
You can say Rachlin, you can say Rachlin, whatever is comfortable for you.
Well, that's not. Okay, that's basically the two ways we say it.
Fantastic.
Okay. Thank you for joining us. We're very excited that you're coming to OAX. You know, I know you're not an artist that does 20 conventions every year. You seem to be very selective. So we're extremely excited that you're coming. You have a lot of fans at Comic Art Fans. You have a lot of fans in the card art community, as you well know. But Matt, go ahead. Let's have a little background talk. Let's hear a little bit about Bella. You lead the dance here.
Sure. As I go back, and so I've been familiar with Bella's work since I think the first time I pulled one of your cards was in Marvel Premiere 2017.
That was my first set.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, and I got I think it was a quad panel. Actually, I have it right here. Now let's see. Yeah, it was a quad panel of Scarlet Witch and She-Hulk. And when I saw this thing, you couldn't help but be like, who is this person and how do I get more of these pieces?
Thank you so much.
and since then, you have not disappointed. You have put out some of the most consistently high-end sketch cards. It's one of those examples where using the word sketch is so inappropriate to what you're producing. I think I've got some of your work from you've been on X-Men Metal. You were in Marvel Masterpieces 2018 and 2020. You were in, I believe, the most recent, The Women of Marvel. No, I'm sorry. That's never mind. That's something else. I'm going through my list. That's something else. And yeah, an Annual 20. So you've been in a lot of sets. Recently, you've done some card art as well. You did some art for at least Topps Chrome, their digital product. And you were also the artist on the most recent Marvel Unbound set. So you've been quite prolific these days. And again, because of that, myself and other collectors thrilled that you'll be coming to the show. But why don't you tell us a little bit about, how did you get into card art? Let's start there.
First of all, thank you so much for inviting me to the show. I'm so excited and very thankful, and it's going to be awesome. And how did I start with card art is actually I haven't been painting on that scale before. Upper Deck reached out in 2017 and I accepted. And then I discovered sketch cards and I thought it was very challenging, very cool that it exists. I mean, I knew that there are collectible cards because I used to like all the Marvel cards from the 90s. And I just didn't know that sketch cards exist. So that was big news. And since then I've been drawing and painting sketch cards every year for, I cannot say the exact amount, but a lot of them. And yeah, started to wear glasses because of that. But it's fun, it's worth it, so it's all good.
I think I think I can move Bella up here. Good. That way, when I do things like highlight a comment, it covers me up.
Here you go.
Alberto Gonzalez has a few, he said, of your Marvel Unbound pieces.
Hi, Alberto.
Yeah. Alberto has very good taste in art. PJ Katakuton is here. PJ may or may not be announced as coming to OAX this Thursday. I have no idea. I'm only the CEO. But Bella, would you say that most of your published work has been related to card sets, or have you done illustration work or comic book cover work or other illustration type work?
I've been doing a cover for certain comic books, and it was published before the sketch cards for smaller companies.
Oh, wow.
A little bit before, I think just a year before, and that's how it started. So
okay, so
I've been doing a few covers every now and then, and that's basically it.
Yeah, I would think that a lot of editors you would be in very high demand to do covers, but I didn't remember seeing a lot of your covers the last year or two. I wondered. So you still do a few covers here and there, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
But most of the work is card related. I guess it's not a nice question to ask you whether Fanatics has you under contract for a future set, right? You're not allowed to talk about that. Yeah. Right.
Sorry.
They're
I asked
NDAs.
I'm the novice here for cards, Matt, so I asked instead of you. Yeah.
The good news is those of us, if we were going to take bets, having already done work for Topps Chrome, it feels like there's a good chance of that happening. So
yeah,
if I was a betting man.
Yeah, Miles.
I cannot answer that, but I hope that there will be more.
We appreciate you not saying no. We appreciate that. Miles Wool is saying hello to you. Miles
hello,
will be.
Miles.
Yeah.
I love your art.
And another great artist, Yevgeny Sokolov. I think Yevgeny lives in Chicago now. Yevgeny is actually going to be attending OAX, which we're very happy about. I'd like to meet him in person. What I guess another question I'm going to ask, you don't have to answer these questions, but everyone is eager. They're very eager to know. Will you be bringing already completed pieces or new pieces, paintings to
Yes.
OAX? And good, the answer should be yes. Will you be bringing more than 100 of them?
Probably around 100.
Oh, all right.
Are you kidding me?
No, maybe less. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but there will be a good amount. I'm not gonna bring the entire Marvel Unbound set, what is left from it, because a lot of pieces were sold.
Huh.
But I am going to bring some other art that I've done for other sets.
Awesome.
I recently did a few cards for the Invincible set,
Oh, nice.
and I've done a few cards for another set, but I forgot the full name. I know the initials are ERM, from Overpower.
Oh,
You know
okay.
Oh,
that
okay.
brand?
Overpower. That's helpful. Yeah. We'd have to ask Jose for Overpower.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was joking about 100, but you're saying you're going to bring a lot of original
A
paintings
lot.
with you.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. We can talk about that afterwards for the pro panel displays behind you and how you would like to hang it, because it would be great if a lot of the art was available to see immediately. Oh, that's terrific.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, I have it just stacked in portfolios to keep it safe.
okay.
But it
Well,
sounds pretty cool to have it like stacked.
yeah, you can select out which pieces you'd like to display, and then I'm sure they're going to sell very quickly. Then you can replace them with whatever's in the portfolio. See,
Jose
Alberto,
coming through.
make sure she has a big booth, Cash. You got it, Alberto. No problem. Prime location. Bella's has 2 Instagram accounts. The first one that has just been posted in the chat, hopefully.
Yep.
It was deleted on Facebook. Facebook is feeling strange today because the elections didn't go as Zuckerberg wanted yesterday. The second link that I'm posting right now, that was a good old man joke, wasn't it, Fuller? The second joke is the second joke. The second link, again, there's an error, so hopefully it's appearing, is Bella_Rachlin_art, which I think is your store. It's more of the for sale page for you, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you haven't followed Bella on Instagram, you're in for a treat, a surprise. There's a lot of videos, a lot of, you could call them process, but a lot of how the magic happens on the surface. And unless you guys have other stuff you're absolutely have to talk about, I think we can get into the pre-OAX commissions. So the good news is, Bella, you will be doing commissions for OAX to be delivered at OAX, which is tremendous. And I think we have. Hey, Bill, do you want to coordinate this, or am I? Do you want me to drive? Just do this if you want me to. Okay, you drive, baby. You drive.
The man behind the curtain.
I like taxi cabs. So Bill will bring that up. So there's a link now in the chat to Bella's OAX page for her to order one of her commissions. And if you don't mind, because I really hate my voice, Fuller, will you walk us through this?
Sure. First offering is an A3 size, which is about 12 by 16. It's full color, single figure with mixed media, and that's for $1,300. And what's nice about this Batman example is, especially if you look at the green and the lighting, it really does help to show how vibrant these pieces are in person. A lot of times these scans can't capture that. I think this one in particular, with the lighting, does a really good job of capturing the vibrancy of these pieces. You know, I've got either 4 or 5 of Bella's larger pieces, and they're absolutely stunning in person. Another example here, a Deadpool with a baby Wolverine. Absolutely love that. And just again, another great thing. Look at the detail here. You got Cable hiding in the window in the background, the cat, the little Pikachu toy.
Some artists would call this a 5-character commission.
Yeah, seriously.
It would include the cat. Yeah. And I think that they're all A3. I think that Bella is offering, this is her offering
Just
for
this one's nice.
pre-OAX. Yes.
And another one, beautiful magic example there. Again, I'm biased, owning quite a few already, but I can't recommend Bella's work enough. So, and Bella, do you have a cap on how many of these you'll be offering?
For now, only five,
Okay.
large pieces, and they will be highly detailed as these examples.
Look at that
And
storm.
if I manage to finish everything in time, then I will continue with the list, and I might offer sketch cards as well, and also more commissions, maybe even a smaller scale. I just wanted to do the larger one because I can put a lot of details into it and make it like almost like cover quality.
And this Mighty Thor here, again, another perfect example of just, I mean, everything about it's good, but the lighting effects are, in particular, are just chef's kiss.
Thank you so much.
So is that the last example? I think it may be. Yeah. Can you go? We're good, Bill. Thank you very much. The emails are coming in, and I just want to give everybody fair warning. 3 of the 5 went in about 60 seconds. So they're going to sell out, whether they sell out on the show and you make everybody happy, especially Bella, or whether they sell out right after the show. It's up to you. If you're undecided, make some people happy. Place your order because they're not going to last very long. So Alberto has gotten one. And also, Marvel Card Archive. Very nice.
Thank you so much. It was very quick. I thought it's gonna take some time.
No, we're glad that you did 5 paintings like this is fantastic.
Thank you.
Well, and Matt Sardo, Matt of course works at CAF and has very good taste in art. The storm is fire. You know, I had the dumbest epiphany realization recently. Storm is maybe the coolest character in the Marvel universe, visually and otherwise.
She is very cool.
She's amazing.
Yes.
And the artist depictions, especially painters with Storm, are always like they're exceptional. Bianchi is of course really good at Storm.
He's incredible. He's a legend.
We need
So
more.
many different looks over the year, every one of them. Although I'm Team Mohawk Storm all the way.
I'm trying to just put Storm in the brain of some collector to get a commission from Bella, see if it works.
Yay. X-Men are always welcome.
Yes, Alberto. Storm is definitely cooler than MODOK. I think Dupe is cooler than MODOK.
Well,
you're welcome, Fuller.
I'll tell you. Here's how you can tell I love Bella's work. So over my corner, you can see I've got 3 X ladies right there. But when it came up on Unbound, you know what I jumped at? The Blob. Because it was just done so well. I think that's such a hard character to capture well. And I mean, if you told me before that I'd be grabbing a Blob original art piece, I might have laughed at you. But there you go.
That's
Matt,
funny.
thank you so much for having so many pieces from my sets. It's true honor to see them on your wall, and I'm just thankful. So I really appreciate you. Just wanted to say that.
So Bella, just to close, I know it's a quick show today, and again, thank you very much for coming on. Is there anything that you're working on now that you can talk about? Is there anything that's going out into the world that you're allowed to talk about, or should we just see you online on Instagram?
I wish I could talk about what's coming next.
I tried.
There's something that I could say because I saw Upper Deck posting it. I did a few cards for the wrestling EPACs, the AEW.
Okay.
That's Blob. That's Blob adjacent.
Yeah, exactly.
That's great.
Yeah, just 4 pieces, but it was really fun, and it's coming out I think soon, because they already posted it on the news. So that's the only thing I think I can say. That and the invincible cards that are I will show the other two that I've done for the set.
Well, and hopefully, again, another one. I know you can't say anything, but I'll put it out there into the universe to try to kind of visualize it. Hopefully, since you're still working with Upper Deck, there'll be some DC work in your future as well.
Hopefully.
I can see a couple amazing characters that would look great in your style.
I really hope so.
Au revoir. Goodbye. Thank you. We'll talk again, Bella. Of course, we email if you have any questions, if there are any issues. There's a long time. Oh, one more thing. One more thing. This is like Steve Jobs when he did the Apple keynotes. He always say, oh, one more thing. You're doing something special for OAX, for CAX.
Yes.
We may as well talk about that. Please go ahead. You announce it to everybody. If you know what I'm talking about.
I've had the honor to be offered to do the poster for OAX, and it's incredible that I have this opportunity. So I decided, can I say the character that I'm going to paint?
Anything that you like. Yes.
Yes? Ah, okay. So I'm painting a Spidey piece, and it's going to be in oils, which is very challenging for me, but I really wanted to put my best efforts into it. And also I recently did a workshop to sharpen my knowledge in that field. And it's going to be on a wooden board. So
okay, so it's going to be a very beautiful object. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's maybe you told me and I forgot. I'm sorry, but you know, we had our first Card Art Expo at the show in January. This will be the second annual Card Art Expo at OAX. Dan Dos Santos did the first one. It was an unpublished image from Marvel Masterpieces. Bella was the obvious choice for year two, with all respect to all of the other artists. And thank you for accepting, really. And from what I understand, you've already started the piece that it's in process, right?
You wanna see the process?
I do.
Yeah,
I
please.
do. You see how this works, Fuller? It's just fish.
Yeah, right?
It's all like.
And is it me, or is that the neatest working space I have yet seen for an artist?
Yeah, but we can't see anything to the side.
Yeah, it could all be all boxes on either side, but
It's it's organized here, some boxes over there, and some organization happening. But yeah, this is the area you need to see. Well, it's still in process, but it's already almost there with the line art. I don't know if you can.
Oh yeah, no, you can tell right away. That's fantastic.
Oh yeah,
great perspective.
Kind of coming right down from the sky. Oh wow.
So the buildings are a little bit challenging on the wood, but it's going to be really fun.
Yeah, you're gonna have to transport that with you. That's very large. That's a very large. Sorry?
I'm bringing it with me in the suitcase, so it's going to be safe and sound.
I'm glad you're painting it now too, so the oils will be 100% dry.
Yes, definitely.
So we just sold the 5th and last commission. Congratulations, and please don't be discouraged. Go ahead and make your request. Maybe one of these falls through. Maybe Bella has time to do a 6th one or a 7th one, and you know, you could be notified. But Bella, you're sold out already, just like that.
Thank you so much. That is unexpected. I thought it's going to take like a week or two.
Yeah, you know, we say very nice things about your art, but the fact is you make the art available and it sells out in minutes. That's like God whispering, your art is incredible. It's objective. Congratulations. And, you know, well, maybe we have you back on for a few minutes if you decide to do more, and maybe to reveal the painting for the poster. And after it's designed, we'd love to see the original. So we'll see you again, I hope, before the show.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you, Bella.
Thank you for
Thank
coming.
you so much. Thank you so much.
We'll talk to you. See you. I feel terrible removing people from the feed. I'm not used to it unless it's a joke, you know, like if I remove you,
There you go. Well, I'm used to it.
that's funny. Only to me. So 1 down, 2 to go. That was awesome. Thank you, everybody. Honestly, thank you so much. It is great to get a commission from Bella, to know that it's going to be delivered in person at February 20th, you know, during the VIP preview night when you run to her booth. That's nice to know. You know, that's a bullet in the gun there, and boom.
And then what's the plan for that OA piece itself?
Oh, it is going into the auction. Thank you. The auction and fundraiser, the original art for that. Yeah, we all the artists have always cooperated with that. When we ask them to do poster art, that is their submission into the auction. And this year we're going to have many more posters. I'll just say that for now. And all of the original art from the posters will be going into the auction and fundraiser. Yeah. But let's not waste time. We're already almost a half an hour in, and we have the man from the north, the legend, the myth, the Montreal Mauler, Mr. Dimitri Patelis. Hi, Dimitri.
Hey, guys. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
Now, normally this man needs very little introduction, but Matt Fuller, will you wax poetic maybe for just 20, 30, 45 seconds on the accomplishments?
I mean, when you think Marvel cards, you think Marvel masterpieces. And when you think Marvel masterpieces and you go back to all of the names that really started it out, Dimitri is obviously in that category, both on the original art side and, well, primarily on the original art side, but also has done some smaller sketch work, and really works across all the mediums. And I think one of the things that most impresses me with Dimitri, and again, I sort of see a hint of it with that magnifying glass over in the back behind you, but is just the level of detail that this man can control with a pencil. Hopefully we could see an example of that. If not today, then maybe I'll throw something on my Instagram. But I'm just amazed that you can still even see just with the level of detail you put down to it.
My hand just does.
But yeah, in terms of artists who have been around for the entirety of the Marvel cards run, you know, Dimitri's name is right up there with all the greats. So we're obviously super thrilled to have him here.
Thanks, Matt.
Now, of course, Dimitri's work expands far, 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 far beyond card-related work. Dimitri, will you help us out here and tell us a little bit about your art path? I know there were times where you did you were working with galleries, you were working with representatives, and you know, you've done quite a bit of illustration work elsewhere. Will you just give us sort of a brush a little bit about the work that you've done over your career, especially recently?
Recently.
Recently is nice, but just broad strokes of some of the work that you've done.
Well, towards the end of the 90s, after the Marvel masterpieces and you know, the comic book industry was kind of declining. So because I was kind of techie, I liked computers, I started doing a lot of digital work. So I dove into that and ended up, you know, I designed a game for Hasbro. I did stuff for DreamWorks, for promotional stuff for Transformer films, the first 3. Did stuff for WWE. I got involved with e-commerce and internet applications. I like tech, so it kind of took me away for a while, and worked basically through like my company as a marketing and advertising company. So working in too many different fields, and that kind of took over a little bit my time, and I decided to do a small comeback. A couple of friends of Matt's and others like kind of were nudging me on. It's like, hey, there's this community online and people love these things and there's a big fan base. So even though I continued drawing traditionally with pencils, I had put the colors aside and all that was mostly digital for many years. But that gave me like a different, like it gave me enough tools or different visuals to actually start incorporating in the actual untangible artwork. So I kind of feel that I'm coming back with like a new batch and a new feel in my work. I still try to incorporate mostly for comic book stuff. Excuse me. I still try to incorporate a little bit of the stuff that are nostalgic to some from the past, but also it kind of defines it. I think it left a signature mark in the past, and it does work well. Although I like to reinvent myself, but there's certain elements that have stuck with me, and I'd like to still include them in current work.
By the way, so you know, your microphone, we can hear you. There's no real problem, but it's like it's very staticky. I don't know if anything can be done with it. Just
I'm gonna put a headset on, a headphone.
yeah, you're a tech guy. Actually, when you do that, it probably won't work at all. But let's find out.
It'll all fall apart.
Dimitri was the one that actually fixed Bella's technical problem backstage, so he's 1 for 1 so far. If you're 1 for 2 in your career, you'll get about 60.
Well, 1 for 2 with the monitor, the switch too, right?
Okay, that is true.
Yeah,
well, let's see.
Jay Mill saying favorites are from '95 were Ben and Magneto. Yeah. Hey,
you guys want to hear you guys?
Yes.
Still hear you?
How's that?
Oh, much better.
That is better. Your voice sounds a little different. I think it does. Yeah.
It's being scanned now. That's why. All right.
Okay, there you go. And I'm going to put Dimitri's Instagram account in the chat again. And again, there's an error there, but it looks like it got posted to YouTube. And Dimitri, I think you said, did you actually launch already? You were making a new website. Is that up?
Yeah, it's not ready yet. Hopefully by the time the show is done, the site be ready, but it all depends on the workload, so we'll see.
Oh, by show you mean OAX in February? Because there's a show going on all the time. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. Very good. Now, the good news is that Dimitri is offering many different options for pre-OAX, and we have a reasonable amount of time, like 3.5 months or so. Why don't we just go right into it? Yeah, we can talk.
If I feel like a little overwhelmed, we'll probably we might shorten the list, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay, so I think producer Bill is going to has just made your page on the OAX site live, and the link again is in the chat. You can go there and see all of the options, and then slides have been prepared here. And Fuller, again, will you walk us through this?
You're just trying to keep me from pre-ordering, aren't you?
Is it working? Because you didn't get one of Bella's, and I was going to make fun of you. Yeah.
Okay, there, sent. So perfect examples here. This is the first tier, which is just pencil sketch cards, head or bust. And again, I think if you haven't been around sketch cards since the late 2000s, like 2006 to 2008, and you never saw the original Marvel Masterpieces sketch cards, you might hear pencils and think, oh, pencils, that's not
a sketch card. It's a real one.
Exactly. I mean, just take a look at these examples. And I do think to a certain point, not every artist can do your level of detail in pencil. I mean, you really just take it to an extreme here. And I think for this level at $250, fantastic.
These were actually giveaways. Just to bring it up, I made these for when I did the box break. I did a 1995 kind of box break auction off the packs. So these were the giveaways to the people that took part.
Nice, yeah, absolutely.
Your audio went back to being scratchy, but
yeah,
I'm not sure. Maybe it's a connection. I don't know. I don't know. It's not that bad, Dimitri.
All right, sorry about that.
It's the stock that you're going to do these on. You know, we have the OAX sketch cards coming, and of course we can send them to you. But do you prefer to use your own?
Yeah, that's
cards?
fine. If I test it and I think it doesn't work, which I doubt it, uh, I'll use my own. But I think we'll be fine.
Very good. Yeah.
And then we go to a very narrow and unique tier, which is header bust mixed media symbiotes only.
That's right.
This, I believe, is one of your symbiotes. Kind of are one of your favorite things to draw, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just guessing by the volume of them that you produce.
I just can't get away with it, away from it though, because every 3 out of 4 commissions are like a symbiote. So
Might as well embrace it, right? Yeah. So that looks great. And then we have 2
And I'm
other
fine.
tiers.
It's more abstract, so it's actually maybe I shouldn't say it, but it comes easier for me. But it's,
2 more tiers of sketch cards. Then we have the full color header bust, which I guess could be a symbiote, but is not restricted to it at this tier.
right.
Some great examples there. Oh, wow. Yeah. And then for the torso full color mixed media, we're up at the $800 tier. So you get a little bit more of the character. I love that Doom. It's great. And obviously, I mean, it almost seems like complimenting your symbiotes only almost seems like saying, oh, look, the sky is blue or water is wet, right? I mean, your symbiotes are always going to be good. So love those. Then we've got sketch covers, pencil only, $500. Now, I assume you have the blanks already?
Well, unless somebody asks for something that I don't have, I do have plenty of blanks though.
Okay, good. But yeah, if there's
Plenty of Spider-Mans. Let's call it. Let's say that.
yeah, if you've got a My Little Pony blank and you want him to do that, you might have to send it to him. So.
They'd have to send that over to me. Yeah, that's right.
And then we have the full color comic book mixed media at the $1,200 level. Great. Wow, that Thanos is fantastic there. Absolutely love that. Then we're up to the 8x10 acrylic paint mixed media. $1,500 for this as a single character as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Single character. Great. And then we're just going to keep creeping up in size here. Then we're up to the 13x19, which we're getting big already. And cover quality, acrylics mixed media. I mean, that is a big.
This would be like the same approach like I did the Marvel masterpieces back in the day.
Yep. Fantastic. Another example. Oh God, love that, Gene.
That's terrific. We actually already got a request for a 13x19.
That didn't take long.
No.
Love that. And then we've got 2 more at the next highest level, which is the 15x22. The first tier is at this level symbiotes only. And again, in that full acrylic and mixed media. And then if you want a non-symbiote at that 15x22 size, that's the final tier at $4,000.
Again, you can go to the link that's in the chat. We'll post it again. And you can see all the examples there, all the pricing, all the details. If I can show this, J Mills 181, I do see your request here, and you'll get a reply from Dimitri, and he'll let you know the terms. I thought, Dimitri, I think we're good with the slide now. We don't need it anymore. But I think were you? I don't remember the terms, Dimitri. Was it payment up front via PayPal? Do I remember that right? Or no?
Yes.
Okay. But was it J Mills 181? Yeah, you'll get an email soon with the directions on that.
That is a good question, though. Just to point out, Gaspar, I think I have some from early on that I still haven't heard from people on. So if anyone else is in that situation, should they just sit around and wait, or should we do a little poking?
Oh, definitely let us know, and we'll poke. If you feel like if you'd like to, please do. And if you feel like you need some help from us to push it along, let us know. And if it's anything where you're not getting a response, absolutely let us know, because we like to monitor that stuff and make sure it all goes well.
Yeah, all anybody that orders, they can always contact me anytime during work days. But people know I talk a lot, so it's all right. They won't have a problem.
Yeah, so I mean, this might be the largest range of offerings I've seen from anyone too, which is nice. So there's really going to be something for everyone here.
Yeah, I try to basically make it. There's some stuff that you'd be surprised, but sometimes some of those sketches that you saw, like that Wolverine, I might spend more time on something like that than I would spend on a color piece. Because you can just keep on tweaking and cleaning and erasing and tweaking. It's just
I find a lot of artists do that, although none. I don't know if you guys are familiar with William Neff. The level of obsession that he does in his pieces. I should do a video on it with Jose. The man does pages and pages of prelims, and yeah.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yeah, it's you can. I mean, a lot of these you can continue tweaking till till the end of days. You can literally like the Venom that you showed, which was the 8x10. It was just up to me to just decide to stop. But if because that was a commission, so you have to kind of balance it out a bit. And let's say if I do it for I have some digital work or some other pieces that I ended up working on them for weeks or months because I just feel like it, and it's not so much of an obsession, but it's just fun to just basically it's relaxing to just keep on adding stuff, but it can also create. You might end up losing focus again. So then you have to basically start killing parts that you just end up working on, adding details because you just basically made the whole thing a flat, like a picture with a flash.
it is nice when someone can say that they find their job relaxing, right? A lot of times those two aren't interchangeable, so that's really nice to hear.
Well, I mean, it's a lot of people say that. The thing is, I try to, because it started as a hobby, right? And towards the end of the 90s, when the industry was having a lot of trouble and payments weren't coming through, and you're spending more time on the phone trying to get paid instead of having fun, that's when I transitioned into basically getting involved in work that was completely unrelated, that was more robotic, more, I didn't have to worry about these things. I just finished a chunk of a project and you send it in and money comes in and uh, that calmed me down because I was losing the fun from doing the art. And then there was no purpose. It was like, okay, but you're not true to your art. Well, you know what? I'd rather not be, a starving artist. So it bought me time to do more art, which is interesting, but it was all for me. So I ended up doing hundreds, if not thousands of pieces, actually, that a lot of people haven't seen this work. But because I did it for me, and and I came back with a better version of myself because of that.
Well, using that hundreds of pieces as a segue, same question we asked Bella. Are you going to be bringing a lot of pieces already completed?
It depends on the logistics. Like that piece there, I'm thinking I have a few pieces that, they don't represent me, today because these were done, almost like maybe 30 years ago, like 29 years ago is that one. But so it all comes down to the safety of the artwork because I have a few pieces left from back then. I can show you that I have a couple like this I had done for the Aliens versus Predator.
Nice.
So this was one of the paperback trade paperbacks, and there's a few from just maybe a handful from the Marvel Masterpieces, and these were all acrylics that I kept because there were pieces that I just there were characters I actually requested.
Template.
So there was this one here.
Good Lord.
And this one here.
Oh man. Yeah, if you brought those with you, I can guarantee some wouldn't be coming back with you.
Yeah. I've been getting requests nonstop for these.
I can only imagine.
I should have kept more. I'm actually trying to buy back pieces.
Dimitri, I'm going to try to convince you. Bring them to OAX It doesn't matter that you get a lot of requests. At OAX, they pay you in cash.
There you go.
You're welcome.
I didn't
Next
hear
year
that.
we'll be accepting Bitcoin. Right?
Got a good amount of commissions, 5 or 6 at least requests that have come in. Thank you everybody for that. And
Thanks.
it'll go up on it's up on the site. It'll go up on the socials again. It'll go out through the newsletter. We'll continue to promote it. And Dimitri, definitely have you back in advance of the show.
No, I'd
Please.
love yeah, for sure.
If you get just to be careful, if you get an okay for some people, if you finish any of the commissions, just send a note. We'd love to see them before the show.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be tremendous.
And we didn't talk about the limits, but if at some point you see what's coming in and you say, you know what, that's a good stopping point, I think it probably makes sense to get
No, for sure. As long as I'm getting notified and I see what's going on, I can, like the numbers that I put there. If I don't do anything else, I need approximately 65 days. But that's not how life, how life works.
Yeah.
So with the accidents, I calculated 90 days. But
Okay.
again,
love it. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to it.
you just let us know whenever if there's a particular tier or whatever that you want turned off or temporarily put on hold. You just let us know and Bill will go on the site and make sure it's off immediately. All right.
Well, yeah, again, Dimitri, thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, cash is good. Cash is good, Gabriel. All right. That's it.
Sorry, guys.
Oh, we were there long enough to hear. Let's all coughing. It hasn't snowed up in Montreal yet, right? No.
It's getting there.
Really? Oh man, I don't miss it.
I took a cough drop to help the cough and I almost choked on the cough drop. So,
That's you have some commissions to do.
well,
Wait
thanks,
until
thanks for having me, guys. And well, I'd love to, we can if there's anything else, or the communication is going to be coming through you from the site.
Yeah, the everyone makes the request, and the way that it's set up behind the site is that you will be emailed directly, and we will be emailed directly. So we both have a record of it, and then you can go ahead and communicate with everyone and get going and get payment and all of that. Yep.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, if there's any, well, Matt has is Matt sending because I already received the package from Matt, but it might have been for something else. What?
I don't think it was about OAX. Yeah.
No, I think it was the Mental Con, I think.
Yeah, it was probably MentalCon.
Okay. All right.
When is MentalCon? While we're talking about it, MentalCon, guys, if you don't know about it, it's a tremendous charity event that basically runs around the clock for way too many hours. But Matt knows, of course, he's part of it.
Yeah,
I believe it's going to be May this year. I would have to double check. I've been sending out all of the blanks. We've got a couple hundred blanks out there, so we are going to have a very nice selection of art available for this auction. We'll be selecting the charity soon, and it's always just a lot of fun. Yeah,
it's a great event. Yeah, they do a great job.
I love it, and I love it so much that I want to be involved. And so again, CAF blanket offer to help in any way that we can with that, Matt. I love that event. Okay, Dimitri, let's cut this off. We can cough together.
Sorry for coughing more than talking, guys.
And stay on when we end this, so we can just talk for a few minutes.
Sure. Appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Wednesday afternoon, 3:00. Thanks for showing up. Thank you for the orders. Folder, of course. Thank you. Middle of the workday and all that stuff. See you, everybody.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Take care. Thank you.
Don't be a base. Don't even be a chase. Every one of you is a 101. So act like the goat you are, and I'll see you guys next time.